balls. That would be most unusual. Oh, you mean me. Pay no attention to me. That won't be easy. Nobody ever pays any attention to me. I'm used to it. Besides, I can never make head nor tail of serious conversation. I will say this, that the Prince of Bandits is a handsome fox. I wouldn't mind running off with him and being Mrs. Robin Hood, life in a green wood thicket. You don't think he's married, do you?
He's not.
Glad to hear it.
If your father heard you speak this, he'd be furious.
These days, he's furious most of the time. He doesn't like Lady Merle, you know. We didn't know.
The candles are flickering.
The wind. My mother doesn't like Lady Merle either. She only pretends to. They're both afraid of her. All she has to do is mention the name Prince John, and they jump up and down like puppets on a string.
Careful when you speak of Prince John. He may soon be the husband of Maid Marian.
What a fate! You don't want to marry Prince John?
I'd rather enter a nunnery than be married to that evil man.
I understand. I never want to marry a man I didn't love. Of course, I love them all. Alas, they never notice me. But they will. They will. When I put on this dress, I'm sure to catch the eye of some man.
In that dress, I believe you will.
You really like it?
I take up the hem.
It's for my trousseau. Now all I have to do is find a man named Trousseau.
Ladies, is this all you can think of? Dresses and marriage? I think that poor Robert could be out there with an arrow in his back.
Do not cry, milady.
Maid Marian! Maid Marian!
It's Mama! Marvelous news!
Robert has escaped?
Hush! How would I know?
I leave such dreary matters to my husband. I am only interested in fashion and society.
You said you had marvelous news?
Indeed, I do indeed! Well, out with it! Lady Merle has decided to leave for the castle of Prince John first thing in the morning.
What?
Isn't this exciting? Off to London town? As soon as a crack of dawn? As soon as a rooster crows? Or as soon as sleep ends? This must not happen.
How can you prevent it?
You'll be married within the week. No! Yes! And with you, precious, much more marvelous news. Lady Merle says you can come along. She needs someone to carry her personal baggage.
Baggage?
Don't you see? Once you're in the castle of Prince John, you'll be able to meet eligible bachelors of rank and society, and your lucky stars.
You told her?
Your Highness, married in a week? Surely you are not serious, Lady Merle.
Have you ever known me to be anything but serious?
She must have King Richard's permission to marry.
Silence! I have received word that Richard has passed on to his reward.
What? What reward?
No.
Seems he tried to escape his Austrian captors and was struck down by a bowman. Life goes on. Prince John's claim to the throne is now unquestioned.
I don't believe it.
I won't believe it.
Believe it.
How nice.
The word of King Richard, married to Prince John. The people will end the rebellion now.
They better.
He was like a father to me.
This is not the time to think of fathers. It's the time to think of husbands.
Never fear, milady. Robin Hood will rescue you.
Didn't I tell you? It must have slipped my mind.
Tell me what?
Your Robin Hood has met with an accident.
Robert, what kind of accident?
The worst kind of accident. A fatal one. Like Richard is no longer among the living. Seems the unfortunate rascal took a wrong step in Sherwood Forest and sunk into a swamp of quicksand. By the time the sheriff's men got to him, there was nothing but a bubble on the surface. How sad.
Poor Robert.
Better rest, milady.
I am your only true friend, all you have left. I charge you to remember that Richard put you under my protection.
Richard didn't know you were a heartless woman. Ambitious, unfeeling, cruel. If he had known that, he never would have left me in your care.
She has a point.
Hold your tongue.
Come, baby. You are most fortunate. You have a prince waiting for you.
Rush away in the shadows, or as they say in French, bon appetit. You want to marry? I'll never marry.
You'll change your mind. It's inevitable.
Are you married, Lady Merle?
I'm a widow. You will not leave this room. I'm having your dinner sent up from the kitchen. I advise a good night's rest. The journey to London town is not an easy one.
Lady, if you like, at your wedding, I could be your maid of honor.
You?
Yes?
Out!
Yes, how was just going? Salome could be your flower girl.
Out!
Yes, sweet.
You have no choice. Resign yourself to your destiny.
I have loved two men in my life, and I've lost them both.
Courage, courage.
What good is courage now? I see a life before me that is bitter and cold, a long highway full of loneliness and regret.
Think of other things.
How can I? In the same castle, Robert and I played hide and seek on the stairs. Outside, he hunted for birds' nests, fished in the brook, climbed trees. I may never smile again.
You must find courage. You must be brave.
Alas,
A bag for meal and a bag for malt, a bag for barley corn, a bag for bread and a bag for beef, and a bag for my little small horn.
who can that be?
I'll see. It's the cook.
Food would choke in my throat. I may never eat again.
You will be hungry once you see what's on the menu.
What has...
I know you. You're one of Robert's men. Fried duck.
No, no, lady. Friar Tuck.
What has happened to the cook?
He's resting behind the hallway tapestry, sleeping like a baby thanks to a bop on the noggin, courtesy of yours truly.
You are in danger.
What's danger to me? I fear no man since I joined Robin's merry band.
Good friar, what does this mean?
Robin says you are to be rescued. It shall be done.
How can this be? Robin Hood is dead.
Dead? Show me the rogue who says such a thing. I'll soon silence his wagging tongue.
It was the Lady Merle of Cornwall.
She lies.
Robert lives.
I swear it.
Why would she say such a thing?
I believe I know. I thought Robert were dead. I would have no champion, and no choice but to marry Prince John. That's why she wants to leave the castle, so I won't discover the truth.
I believe she wishes to rule England.
And perhaps someday she will. For Prince John is as weak as King Richard was strong.
First things first, we must get you out of the castle and into the forest.
That's not possible.
In the castle, there are soldiers. You won't escape them twice.
In that case, we will concentrate on the outside. Are you sure you won't have a bite, lady?
What's the matter with you, friar? How can you think of food at a time like this?
Ah, but you haven't seen what's on the menu. I'm famous for my victuals.
Roll!
Do you think good Robin would abandon you? Never, never.
You'll have to climb on the rope, the lady.
I'll manage.
Where will you tie the other end of the rope, friar? How about this chest?
My stout belly is an anchor enough. I am stronger than any chest. Give a hand. You can rest easily now, Maid Marian. There is nothing to fear.
I'm not afraid.
Pull!
It's about time.
Pull! I thought you were caught.
Little John.
Pull!
Hi-ho, Robin Hood!
Easy, Robin. Are you
Yes,
all ready,
me.
the lady?
I think so.
take it you no longer follow that cold advice of that trickster chaperone. Will, the door!
Aye, Robin.
We have no time to waste. Lady Merle is meeting with the neighboring lord, loyal to Prince John. With his troops, we could hope to rescue you from the caravan.
We must rescue you before the caravan starts to move.
Yes, I understand.
Without you by his side, he'll never be accepted by the people.
Enough of this flapjaw. Time's a wasting.
Right you are, good fire. To Sherwood Forest. There's nothing to fear, Marion. The rope should hold.
I am not afraid.
Robin! Too late! We're discovered!
Oh.
You fool! They got into the castle! I told you I heard male voices! Sound the alarm!
To arms! To arms!
Think of what you're doing, Marion. This is treason on your part.
Loyalty to the memory of King Richard can never be treason.
You are the traitor.
Witch! Seize them!
Robin, be careful!
Fear not, my lady. I shall protect you both.
Who will protect you, insolent turkey?
Turkey? First a duck and now a turkey? Nay, I say. Keep down, lady. I don't fight with women.
If you make my work easy, but please!
Marion, make the window!
What is it? What's happened?
The winds blow out the candles.
I have you, Marion. Hold tight. Freedom!
Lights! Lights!
Sheriff, is that you? No, it's me.
Who?
Jasper Messenger.
Is that you, Lady Merle? Sorry.
I can't see a thing. Oh, man, slice your ear.
Where are the lights to escape?
Is that you, Lady Merle?
Shut up, you fool! Where's that monk?
Lights! Lights!
Goodness! Such commotion. What's happened?
Think she knows me? How could I in the dark?
They've escaped. Look, a rope.
Out through the window, no doubt, Sheriff.
Where's Maid Marian?
With Robin Hood.
Not so. Come out, you wicked creature.
He didn't take her? But I heard him shout, I have you, Marion.
Don't you comprehend that in the darkness he must have grabbed Maid Marian's lady-in-waiting Annabelle by mistake? Seems the bandit isn't so smart after all.
Let me go! Let me go, I say!
All in good time.
A rope from the window would need some anchor, some ballast, something to hold tight.
Come out, whoever you are.
Come out, whoever you are!
I might have known. It's the monk.
It's the ballast. It's the dead weight at the end of the rope. Good and gentle people. I can explain. I was collecting alms for charity. When I lost my way, it was mistaken for someone else.
I'll have your tongue ripped out. There'll be no mistake about that.
Oh, no violence, please, good and gentle people. I'm a man of peace.
Excellent. We'll see you peacefully swinging from the gallows.
No, it's all a misunderstanding.
Move!
doesn't hide.
He does when he has to. He's no man's fool.
Where's Robin?
Where can he be?
Robin!
Hundreds and hundreds of soldiers.
On horseback!
Oh, won't be so easy to escape this time.
Hey, Robin!
Robin!
Sherwood Forest. One day I'll have it burned to cinders. Every citizen of the glade and thicket will rot in the towers and dungeons of Prince John. Ha 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 ha! Casper!
Well, lady,
Where is Maid Marian?
with the sheriff.
Sheriff!
Come in, milady.
Try to get here before the frost of winter.
I still don't understand why we're back in this terrible place. No good can come of it.
Stand her there.
Our lives are in danger.
Not so. Soldiers and horses surround the forest. Once I give the signal, they'll sweep into the glade. And Robin Hood and his merry band will be nothing but a musty legend. You know what you are to do.
What's he going to do?
Treason spreads like a keg of spilled molasses. If it isn't stopped, it swamps the throat. My wedding gift to Prince John will be Robin Hood of Sherwood Forest. In chains.
No!
Casper,
You wouldn't dare.
You wouldn't, would you?
if she cries out again, strike.
Robin Hood could be watching this very moment.
That's the whole point.
What? What?
I want him to see the Maid Marian in peril.
Oh, I see. Baiting the trap.
Oh, you see.
Watch your step, precious. Is that poison oak? I'm afraid of poison oak. Ladies don't get poison oak. Poison ivy, not poison oak.
My wife? My daughter?
The clowns.
There you are. Off to London town without us. We had to run to catch up. Or as they say in French, Pierre de Pomos. I have your baggage. Oh, isn't this exciting?
We're not going to London town. We're going to capture Robin Hood.
You'll never capture him. Never.
You underestimate your charms, Marian. This idea is brilliant, Sheriff.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm glad you thought it up.
I did.
Did?
I did. I did.
I always said Papa was no turnip when it came to brains. An onion maybe, but no turnip.
Stand ready.
Everything's so still. Not even a bird call.
The calm before the storm?
Hopefully, let us withdraw. I caution you, Marian. Do not warn him away.
Do your worst. I'm not afraid to lose my life.
I speak of Robin's life. Casper never misses. As a prisoner, Robin lives. Remember that.
You mustn't try to save me. You mustn't.
Never fear, Robin's here! Hi-ho! What? No warm welcome? Kind of the sheriff to deliver you in person. I suspect he wants no more trouble from Robin. And this young lady is his bride. A fine bride it is, too. I'll have you free in a moment, Marian. Sorry about that mishap at Nottingham Castle. Anything can happen in the dark. Annabelle as well. She'll be happy to see you.
Never mind about me, Robin. Run!
Eh?
It's useless, Robin Hood! Surrender!
We're here, Robin.
Down with the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Ready to fight.
Here's the spirit of England, poor and needy and oppressed, but ready to fight for freedom and honor!
Yeah! Rabble. That's what they are. Rabble.
Name, lady, they may not be richly gowned or understand the ways of fashion, but they believe as I do, in truth and justice. And when people believe in as such, victory has to follow!
A pretty sentiment, outlaw, but it won't help you.
Soldiers and horses surround the forest. Not just the sheriff's few men.
We saw them, Robin.
We'll fight as we've always fought, from behind the trees and rocks.
Robin! Robin!
It's Friar Tuck.
I knew they couldn't keep him for long.
Robin, they let me go so I could carry news to you.
What news?
I hate to have the words pass my lips.
Speak, or I'll put you in Mother Meg's cooking pot.
He couldn't fit.
The word is all over the castle and in the town. Richard the Lionhearted is dead.
Can it be?
Alas, I have heard it myself. You are in revolt against Prince John, your lawful ruler. Throw down your swords!
Nay, milady, I will be Prince John's prisoner, but spare these people any harm. It was food and hunger and need that brought them to me, not disloyalty to England. I am the one you want.
We make no concession to you, outlaw. You will swing from the gallows.
If I die, so be it. But I will take a few villains with me. I order you not to interfere. Come on, Robin.
Go, Robin!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Go,
Robin! That's her.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Get him, Robin! Get him!
Go, Robin, go!
Yeah!
Stop on the rock!
Robin, no.
I order you to stop! Stop in the name of your king!
Uncle? King Richard?
Richard, the king.
Dear uncle, we heard you were dead.
That's what I wish people to think, Marion. I had the rumors spread about the countryside.
Why?
For some time I have heard stories of England under my brother's poor care. I wanted to hear and see matters for myself. I wanted no one to know I had returned.
Your Majesty, such an honor.
I'll deal with you later, Sheriff. You have earned my displeasure.
Invite him for supper, Papa!
Tell the troops surrounding the forest that Richard the Lion-Hearted has returned, and if they advance one step into Sherwood, they commit treason against their true king.
Yes, yes, sire. Whatever you say. Happy to serve. Happy to serve.
All rise. I'll save you, Robin Hood. They say you're an outlaw and abandoned.
Mercy, sire. Mercy for my men.
Mercy you shall have, for your men and for yourself. Whatever crimes you may have committed were for the common good and for the love of England and King. Give me your sword. I knight thee, Robert, Earl of Nottingham, and henceforth cousin to the king.
Yeah!
Whatever wrongs have been done in the name of the crown, I will make amends. Marion,
Sire,
I take it this is your true love.
there is no man finer.
Is there anyone to perform the marriage?
Indeed there be, sire. At your service.
Friar Tuck of the Brown Belly. He's gonna marry Beth's little John.
A double wedding.
How about you, young sir?
Do you have a wife?
Do you, Little John, and Robin, take Marion and Beth to be your lawfully wedded wives?
I do.
And do you, Marion and Beth, take Little John and Robin to be your lawfully wedded husbands?
I do.
Then with the power that has been given to me, I pronounce you husbands and wives. May you live long and happy lives.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. What a good girl you are. Oh, yes, I think so.
Sire,
Speak.
I wish to retire to my estates in Normandy. Do I have leave?
Your wish has been granted, Lady Merle of Cornwall. You may return to your estates in France. In disgrace and in exile.
Marion, milady, your husband is nothing but a forester.
That's a high compliment, Robin.
Aye.
Milady, enjoy your exile.
Will we live here in the forest, Robin?
If you would have it so,
I would.
then glad am I. We have much to be thankful for, Marion. 1,000 thanks, Your Majesty. Welcome to our merry life, Marion. It is 100 times happy and more joyous than the finest castle in all of England. Hail to the forest glade! Hail to Sherwood!
Hail to Sherwood!